In this video, we're diving into how to install Plesk on a virtual private server, or VPS. Add your first domain, set up email addresses, and secure everything with SSL. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you build your first website with confidence. By following along, you'll have a complete hosting control panel set up and ready to serve your visitors. Why Plesk? So Plesk is a web hosting control panel that helps you manage websites, domains, email accounts, and security from a single dashboard. It runs on both Linux and Windows servers and offers an intuitive interface. Using a control panel saves you from manually editing configuration files. If you're hosting multiple sites on a VPS, Plesk makes administration simpler and more secure. Let's get it started. So, preparing your VPS. Choose a suitable VPS plan. So, select a hosting provider that offers a VPS with enough memory and CPU for your needs. For a small business site, a plan with 1 to 2 gigabytes of RAM and 1 to 2 CPU cores is a good start. Make sure it's compatible with Plesk, and most providers are. You also need root access to install software. Update the server. Now, before installing anything, update your server's package list and upgrade existing software. On Ubuntu or Debian, run sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. On CentOS or Red Hat, use sudo yum update. Keeping software up to date reduces security risk. Set up a user. So using the root user all the time is risky. Create a new user with sudo privileges. For example, run sudo add user admin user and then sudo user mod minus ag sudo admin user. Use this user for everyday tasks. Installing Plesk. So Plesk provides an installer script that automates most of the process. Download and run the installer. Log into your VPS via SSH. The script will launch an interactive wizard. Choose the recommended installation type if you're new to Plesk. This installs the core features, including web server, mail server, and database support. Follow the on-screen prompts. The installer will ask for basic information. Accept the default choices unless you have specific needs. The installation might take 10 to 20 minutes. Now, once it's finished, the script shows you a URL to log in to your new control panel and the credentials to use. Initial setup in the browser. Open the provided URL in your browser. It usually looks something like https://your_VPS IP:8443. You'll see a login screen. Enter the username and password provided by the installer. The first time you log in, you'll be asked to set a new password and enter a contact email. You'll also need to accept the license agreement. If you purchased a Plesk license, enter your activation code. If not, you can start with a free trial. Adding your first domain. So navigate to websites and domains. In the Plesk dashboard, click websites and domains. Here you can manage all hosted sites. To add a new domain, click add domain. Fill out domain details. Enter your domain name. If you haven't registered it yet, you can use a temporary domain offered by your provider or buy one through a registrar. Choose the hosting type as website hosting to create a site with web and email services. You can also specify the document root where your site files will live and choose whether to enable DNS and mail services. Leave them enabled if you plan to use Plesk for DNS and email. Complete the creation. Click OK or add domain to finish. Plesk will create the necessary configuration files and your domain will appear in the list. You can now upload content or install applications like WordPress using the Plesk application installer under applications. So if you want to get started with Plesk, if you don't have an account already, you can click the link down below in the description. When you click on that link, that'll bring you to the pricing page right here, where you can go ahead and see the different plans that they have to offer. So there's the Web Admin Edition, the Web Pro Edition, and the Web Host Edition. There's also other business plans which you can apply for down below. The Admin Edition gives you 10 domains, the SiteJet Builder, and the WordPress Toolkit SE. The Web Pro Edition gives you everything in the Admin Edition, plus subscription management, account management, and PostgreSQL and MS SQL modules. The Web Host Edition gives you everything in the Pro Edition, plus reseller management. You can also choose to pay monthly or yearly, and you're going to get some savings by going yearly, but nothing too crazy. They also have a free trial that you can go ahead and get started with if you're unsure if this is the right solution for you. Creating email accounts. Having a professional email address builds trust with customers. Plesk makes creating mailboxes easy. Go to the Mail tab. In your domain panel, click Mail. You'll see a list of existing email addresses, which is empty at first. Click Create Email Address. Fill out the form. Enter the desired username, for example, info or support. Plesk appends your domain automatically, so it becomes info@yourdomain.com. Make sure to set a strong password or generate a new one. You can also set a mailbox size limit. Leaving it at the default is usually fine though. Add a description if you want to remember what this email is for. Save and access your mailbox. Click OK to create the mailbox. Plesk will show you your new address in the list. You can access webmail by clicking the mail icon or by visiting https://webmail.yourdomain.com. Use a username and password that you just created to log in. Configure email clients like Outlook or Apple Mail using the incoming and outgoing server details provided in Plesk. Securing your site with SSL. Why SSL matters. SSL encrypts the data sent between your visitors' browsers and your server. It protects login credentials, personal information, and payment details. Google also favors secure sites. If your site doesn't have SSL, browsers may show a warning. Get a certificate. Plesk can request and install a free Let's Encrypt certificate. In the Websites and Domains panel, find your domain and click SSL/TSL certificates. There's a button that says install a free basic certificate from Let's Encrypt. Click it. Configure the certificate. Choose the subdomains you want to secure. At minimum, select the main domain and www. Plesk may also offer to secure webmail. Enter a valid email address for Let's Encrypt notifications and click install. The process takes a few seconds. When it's done, Plesk lists your certificate under SSL/TLS certificates. Enable HTTPS. After installing the certificate, you need to activate it. Go to hosting settings for your domain. Under the security section, check SSL/TLS support and select your new certificate from the dropdown. Also check permanent SEO. Safe 301 redirect from HTTP to HTTPS so that all visitors are automatically redirected to the secure version of your site. Click OK to save. Verify installation. Visit your site at https://yourdomain.com. You should see a padlock icon in the address bar, indicating that your site is secure. If there are any problems, such as mixed content warnings, go back to your site files and update links to use HTTPS. Uploading content and using applications. Using File Manager. Plesk includes a built-in file manager. Navigate to Files, then click into the directory for your domain, often HTTP docs. You can upload files, create folders, and edit text files directly in your browser. If you're building a static site, upload your HTML, CSS, and images here. Installing WordPress or other apps. If you want to use WordPress, Plesk simplifies the process. Go to Applications and find WordPress. Click Install and follow the prompts. Plesk will set up the database and files for you. Once installed, you can manage WordPress directly from Plesk, including updates, security checks, and backups. Managing subdomains. You might need subdomains like blog.yourdomain.com or shop.yourdomain.com. In Websites and Domains, click Add Subdomain. Enter the subdomain prefix and specify its document root. Subdomains can have their own websites or point to applications running on your server. Maintaining your server. Regular backups. Take advantage of Plesk's Backup Manager. Schedule regular backups of your domain, including files, databases, and emails. Store backups on your remote FTP server or cloud storage for added safety. Restore points help you recover quickly if something goes wrong during updates or modifications. Keep software updated. Plesk will notify you of updates. Apply them promptly to benefit from security patches and new features. Also update your operating system using your VPS provider's tools or via SSH. Monitor usage. Check disk space and bandwidth usage in Plesk's statistics. Running out of resources can cause downtime. If your site grows, consider upgrading your VPS plan. So installing Plesk on a VPS gives you a powerful and user-friendly way to manage websites, email, and security. By following the steps above, you install Plesk, add your first domain, create professional email addresses, and secure everything with SSL. So if you want to get started with Plesk, we've got a link for you down in the description below. This is an affiliate link, which means we do earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And by using that link, it really helps support the channel and allows us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss things like domain names, and so much more. So be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.